was SNAP reform, food stamp reform. When all of America saw what so many of us know and have been working on, but when you have so much rampant fraud in a program that 42 million Americans participate in, now big good piece of news that I hope is written about, since you became president, about 800,000 of those 42 million have moved off of food stamps, which is hopefully the plan, with better jobs, higher wages, etc. But still, when we found 186,000 dead people, or dead people's Social Security numbers being used, 500,000 people receiving benefits more than twice. We had a couple of people receiving benefits in 6 states. In February of this year, we asked for all the states, for the first time, to turn over their data to the federal government, to let the USDA partner with them to root out this fraud, to make sure that those who really need food stamps are getting them, but also to ensure that the American taxpayer is protected. 21 states said yes, not surprised. 29 states said yes, not surprisingly, the red states, and that's where all of that data, that fraud comes from. But 21 states, including California, New York, and Minnesota, the blue states, continue to say no. So as of next week, we have begun and will begin to stop moving federal funds into those states until they comply and they tell us and allow us to partner with them to root out this fraud and to protect the American taxpayer.
Food stamps aren't just free money for lazy people anymore. They're for the fraud community as well. We're talking organized crime rings skimming EBT cards like they're auditioning for Ocean's 11, but with grocery carts instead of casinos. According to the USDA, stolen benefits have skyrocketed. States had to reimburse over $320 million in stolen money in only a 2-year time span as fraudsters drained accounts using card skimming, cloning, and phishing hacks. Federal investigators recorded the total theft from food programs at $12 billion every single year. That's enough to buy every American a lifetime supply of ramen noodles and government cheese. Duplicate benefit collecting has also become real trendy. Fraudsters siphon benefits from multiple states like they're collecting Pokemon cards. Gotta fraud 'em all. Now enter the Trump administration. Finally, some leadership with a spine and an actual plan to stop this. In February 2025, the USDA requested that states give them their SNAP data, names, and immigration status so it could cross-check and root out the cheats. 29 states, mostly Republican-led, actually complied. Because accountability actually matters to some. And guess what? They uncover massive fraud. Multi-state moochers, identity thieves, the works. But even worse than the fraud, 21 states, all Democrat-led, plus the District of Columbia, not only refused to help the common-sense federal investigation, they also slapped the feds with a lawsuit. California, New York, Pennsylvania, Colorado, Minnesota, the gang's all here, digging in their heels like toddlers refusing broccoli. Why, you ask? Oh, let's speculate wildly, but factually, shall we? Perhaps because handing over data would expose just how much fraud is festering under their watch. Or maybe it's pure political spite. If Trump's team wants it, we're hiding it like a bad tattoo. These blue states argue they're already verifying eligibility. Don't make me laugh. No one believes this. Not only are their states burning down in fraud, they helped light the fire, and now they are refusing the fire department's help. The USDA, under Secretary Brooke Rollins, is threatening to withhold administrative funding starting next week if those states don't cough up the data by December 8th. 2025, their unending federal cash flows are about to dry up. A federal judge issued an injunction, but the Trump administration is plowing ahead because nothing says holiday cheer like a good food fight over fraudulent food aid. This isn't about punishing the poor. It's about protecting the program from parasites. If these states really cared about their vulnerable citizens, they'd share the data and fix the leaks. Instead, they're playing hide-and-seek with billions in taxpayer cash. Democrat governors, it's time for you to finally do something right in your life. Hand over the data. And to everyone else, stay hungry for truth, not fraud.